Hello and welcome to this whiskey taste and review channel. I'm Nathan, also known as the Whisky Speaker. Now, if you're checking us out for the first time, thank you so much for joining us. Today we've got literally a little quick improvised video that I'm doing whilst in between family meetings. And if you're coming back to the channel, then thank you so much as ever. It is always great to have you guys. If it isn't for you, then there really would be no point to this channel. Here we do whiskey reviews and anything whiskey related. It can be English whiskey, Scotch whiskey, Irish whiskey, you name it. If there's something to review, something to learn, then this is the platform for us to all share and indulge. If you've got any questions, queries, tips, suggestions or anything, please do drop them in the comments box below and I will be only too happy to read them and respond accordingly. So today's video wouldn't have been possible without Richard Foster from Explore English Whisky. What this guy doesn't know about English whiskey isn't worth knowing about. He's on a personal crusade to highlight the upcoming explosion of English whiskey onto the drink scene. If you've got a chance, do check out the website, for which I'll drop the link below. But today, courtesy of him, I've now got a fantastic sample already tucked away and warming up in my glass here. It is, and hopefully you guys have heard of this distillery, and if you haven't, equally I will drop the link in the box below and I hope you go and check them out, because what they are doing with English whiskey is phenomenal. And the technology, although I'll let you explore why I make this comment, that they're employing at their distillery is out of this world. It is the Cooper King Distillery. This has a fantastic connection, a fantastic story, a fantastic heritage from the amazing team, the two founders, Chris and Abby, who are an absolute delight, and their whiskey is as charismatic as their personality. So if you get a chance, do go and check out what they're doing and do go and meet them at the distillery, because they are phenomenal. But anyway, today, here we go, 16-month matured spirit from cask number 19, and this is a whopping 59.3% ABV, alcohol by volume. There we go. If you get a chance to try some of their new make, then do so, because it is phenomenal. So this year, 2023, fingers crossed, this is hopefully the year that finally their first single malt whiskey comes on board, and we will get a chance to see what they can do. So let's do this. Colour, I would just say that is kind of barley golden or yellow gold. Let's go yellow gold, I like that. On the nose, there's a cinnamon in there straight away, pure cinnamon. Dried plum as well, very citrusy on the nose, but almost like a kind of polished wood in there as well, almost like a dessert, if you will. Interestingly enough as well, kind of the more you nose it, there's almost like the confectionery of like a vanilla ice cream in there as well. So it's kind of really giving like a summer feel and a summer vibe to the whiskey. So to the palate and the main body of this, let's see what it's got in store. Really bold. I don't want to use this description bright, but it's a very clean and crisp mouthfeel to that whiskey. It's really bold with the cereal going through it. There's an absolute underlined kind of wet bread dough filled with sugar in there as well. Carrying on with the dark fruits as well, there is Very much a bit of a battle royale going on in there for dried raisin, and there's also like apple peel playing it out, and almost like I'd say like a digestive rich tea biscuit in there, just for fun. On the finish, I must say this is exceedingly good. I can't honestly stress how good this is. At the end as well, citrus carries through, really rich cereal. There is definitely oak forward on this as well, and kind of like a slight ash richness to it as well. It's really long lasting as well. It's quite a wet finish as well. It's not dry, with that kind of boldness going through. It lingers long on the palate or in the tongue. And the richness of it actually doesn't fade. It really kind of just holds itself. There's a good kind of mouthfeel of oil in there as well. As it begins to fade away as well, you kind of get a lovely sense of, I would say, there's kind of like a slight cocoa, dark chocolate undertone there. Really kind of, it's very mild, but yeah, it's just there. It's just that little bit of sweetness in there. So guys, that's it. Thank you very much for joining us. Any questions, queries, comments, please drop them in the box below, and I'll be only too happy to respond. And this platform is for you. If you've got any tips or even anything you'd like reviewed, then please do drop it in the comments box below as well. Massive shout out once again to Richard. Go and check out his Exploring English Whisky, and also go and check out Abby and Chris's Cooper King Distillery. And I wish them the best of luck for what lies in store for this year and the years to come. But if this is a measure of anything to go by, they have set the bar very, very high. So we'll wait and see what is to come in the near future. In the meantime, guys, look after yourself, keep safe, and see you soon. Bye for now.